live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And quite a few players out of the lineup. Taking a look at who's out for both teams.
And both teams missing some players here early in the season. Maybe not equally, but no excuses either way.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Klingen out there with Avdia. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, they've got DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell out there with Ball. Then there's Dean Wade. And it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. We know NBA games aren't played on paper. But if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now here's Avdia, and here's Grant from the arc. He buries it from 3.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Kamare.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Grant outside. Pass to Kamare. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Sharp against Ball. The jump hook. Here's Kamare.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Avdia outside. Launches it. They get it again. Klingen. And another shot. Can't capitalize inside. And here comes Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Here's Hunter. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. Portland shooting their first free throws of this game. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Strus. Sharp against Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Grant. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Klingen. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 5. Wade, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Mobley finds Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Grant, right side. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Portland ahead, up 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Murray out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in a two-guard. Strus the pass to Hunter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Rupert. He's guarded by Porter. They set the pick. Murray against Strus. Williams on the wing. No made baskets yet. And it's Rupert missing. Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Strus. The kick to Hunter. Here's Porter. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got his first basket.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Porter Jr. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Now here's Mitchell. 1:44 left in the first half. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Tyson. Hunter comes in for Strus. And it's Ball in for Merrill. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Kamare. Outside Sharp. Here's the pick. 4 on the clock. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Grant, the pass to Avdia. The 3-ball connects from downtown. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Hunter in the post. Shoots from 12. Back to Wade. Over Avdia. Wade misses.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Grant. The shot comes out, and so we wrap up the first half. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One of the stories here, Denny Avdia, getting it done today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Cavaliers trail by 6. We've got Mobley. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ball, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Portland's shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Avdia. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley down low, working on Grant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe.
Crafty. I mean, Mitchell showing the ball, then pulling it back down.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Portland leading by 4. Grant finds Sharpe. Here's Kamari. Hunter covering. Avdia from outside. And he can't get that one.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Grant after the basket by Cleveland.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Again, the miss by Portland. Grant's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. For the tie. Mobley, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. That one on Mitchell.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle could be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Ball. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Murray comes in for Grant.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Sharpe. Pass to Williams. Here's Clingan, covered by Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Murray for 3. Buries it from 3. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game. Cavaliers trail by 7. Mobley passes to Strus. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Blazer substitution. Hansen. Sissoko.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Hunter passes to Mobley. Back to Hunter. Clock at 6. Pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. Hansen with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Sharpe. Here's Sissoko. Second chance effort. Misses at the rim.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Mobley passes to Merrill. This one for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, talk about a timely 3-ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and they did.
The third quarter comes to a close. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Denny Avdia. Jeremy Grant out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland, trailing by 4.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Avdia from outside. Pass to Kamare. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Hunter. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Kamare's got 4 rebounds now. Avdia with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Kamare. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Mitchell drives in. He's off on the layup. Portland leading by 5. He takes it in. Oh,
nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Mobley passes to Wade. And here's Hunter for 3. He can't hit that time. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Pass to Klingon, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Here's Avdia. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul.
Team foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Grant. Mobley grabs the board.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp with it, guarded now by Ball. Sharp passes to Grant. Here's Kamare. Back to Grant. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 10. And so Portland takes the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.